Okay, so let's go in and start bringing in everything, arrange everything to look exactly like we see it here. So I'll just first delete this, and we can begin with the flow. I'm not sure which one is. Let's just begin with that. With this. Again, because we have just re-imported it into our scene, we don't have the material, so we need to apply that again. You can see the object is off center, so you can select the object, and under details here you'll see the transformation properties, so you can come and reset that so that your object is centered in your scene, and to center it in your is centered in your world, and to zoom in on that object you just hit F, and you will be zoomed into that object. So you can come in and we can import other things, maybe these walls. And because these are actually have thickness, and all the normals are pointing on the inside, are pointing on the outside, we don't really have to we can see both sides of the wall, which wasn't the case like this, because this didn't have any thickness. So we were seeing the same face when we are looking on the inside like this, and we are seeing the same face when we are looking at on the outside. For this here, this side here is a different face from this side down here. That's why you can see we are seeing all sides, because all the faces are facing outside where the normals are facing. So again, you can clear this position, and you can see this will be put in position as well. We can add the material. You can also see, if I undo this step for a second, you see that we have some issues here. The texture is a bit stretched. This is because I think our UVs were not correctly exported, or this object didn't have any UVs. And if we go back to Blender and examine this object again, go to edit mode, you can see it's a simple mesh with a solidify modifier. So this object has been UV unwrapped, but because we have a solidify modifier, there is no way to have UVs for this solidify modifier. So we have to apply that and then unwrap again. I can use smart UV projection, so that our object, and just also make sure that every object you have is well unwrapped, so that we don't have those issues. So let me do this and then re-import the object so that we have. And the good thing about this is that if I re-import the object, the file, the FBX file, it will just replace all the objects that we have in our scene. And yeah, so let me make quick UVs here. So we'll just go to UV editor here. You can see this is edit. Okay, that has UVs. Let me turn on overlays. This has UVs as well. I think everything else had UVs. Yeah, everything else had UVs, so we can save and then export FBX, and we can just come in and import again, FBX import all. I'm just trying to make sure that we didn't just duplicate what we have imported. Yeah, I think we are okay. Because the material, we had deleted the materials, they're still they have been re-imported. So let me delete those. So you can try and place each object individually, but this would be a lot. This would take a lot of time and very tedious. So I found an easy way to do it is you can, let's first delete everything. So this is the equivalent of the outliner in Blender. So you have every object you add here is listed here. So we can just select those objects and delete them. So I found the easiest way to import in Unreal Engine are your objects. You can select everything and drag them into your scene like that, and everything would be in place. Then you can clear the position like that, so that they're centered in your scene like so. So you can see this is what we have. So in the next part, we will start on working on different materials that we have here. So thank you.